Yeah, now it's time for Reese to hop on the motherfucking verse. Told you I wasn't gonna curse. Said I'm a liar, I put it in a hearse. I got to him first. Had to go spin on the block and I double it back in the V. Niggas be mad at me. Black content creators are cooked. What did
Black content on the internet has become so pervasive that it's gotten its own title, its own category. And sometimes it can produce some very good things with very knowledgeable people with, you know, very good insights. But oftentimes, and with the way that it's viewed today, it breeds nothing but disgust. What's going on, everybody? Look, we've got to get into the meat and the potatoes truly on this channel about black content and how it's destroying people. Of course, we're talking about this.
I ain't even know him and Lo was related until I kept my ears to the street. I ain't even know that. Your twin? No, he's related to Lo.
Smash and passes, the public interviews, the 20v1s, the sexualizing kids, the Cash App scams. I don't know how these things can go on much longer, especially with the hypersexualization, which is going to bring me to our first stop. It's Deshae Frost. Now, most people don't know this, but Deshae Frost is an actual actor. When he was younger, he used to be in actual television shows and have actual roles. So content, the idea of being professional shouldn't be anything new to him. Yet when he's gotten into the streaming world, he's become everything but, to be honest. Now, I will say it is kudos to Deshae Frost for staying relevant for as long as he's stayed relevant. There are a lot of people who went from child acting to being adults and can't find any sort of foothold. No disrespect, but kind of like a Scott Jackson.
Damn, you disrespected her.
So it's very credible to him that he's able to stay around, be in some sort of public eye, mainstream media and all that stuff. So a round of applause for Deshae Frost. However, if it means that he's gonna do things like this, then I think that we have to maybe talk about him a little bit closer.
What the hell is that? Is she wearing a shirt?
All right, come on, turn the camera on me.
Now, I don't even know how much of these streams and content clips that I can really put out there, because honestly, it's nothing but pornography. Like, it is the most softcore pornography that you can possibly get, and he is pushing Twitch streaming, Kick streaming, and all these other platforms, YouTube, to its fullest boundary. There's not even any entertainment in this. He's not being subtle. Honestly, some would even say it looks like he's crashing out, to be honest with you. Who thinks it's a good idea to get head on stream?
I'm Ruby Heat.
Ruby.
That's your first name, like all together, Ruby Heat?
That's my stage name.
Like the right son.
Caitlin.
Okay, Bryson and Caitlin take. Can we see your toes real quick? Can you, all your shoes and all your little
That's
ass
disgusting.
you know
And don't get me wrong, sex is good, but it's not content on these public platforms where a lot of children can consume your content. Start an OnlyFans, start a Patreon, maybe put it behind some sort of a paywall or something like that. This is not something that, one, we should deem as just content, and two, that kids should be consuming. And I do kind of start to hate the notion of, oh, well, adults should be able to watch what their kids are doing. But when we do stuff like this, we have to hold people accountable. And I wish it was a one-off, but no, he's done this several times on his stream.
What in the world?
Oh
my God. She tracing my shit.
We got to talk about why these platforms aren't taking this more seriously. I guess because there's nothing really explicit there, but I will say there was one stream where there was a nipple actually shown, but it's kind of clear what he's doing here. And even if there was some sort of warning ban or whatever the case may be for what's going on with Deshae right now, I don't think anybody would have any problems with him getting suspended and not being on here. Nobody's trying to see him get head on the platform. And if you are, go to Cornhub, dog. And this is getting to the point where other content creators are calling him out on his actions and his behaviors. We saw Bruce drop him off, call him a COON on his Twitter account, and goes on to say, if you gotta use sex or hypersexual towards women to make niggas laugh on stream, quit streaming. You suck. And I'm so serious, fight me about it. Now, I don't think that you have to be the most religious streamer or all
Don't take notes. Shut up.
always educational or whatever the case may be. But shock value streamers and content creators, to me, aren't real content creators or streamers. People aren't really looking for you. They aren't looking for your personality, your insight, your wisdom, your comedy, whatever you have to offer, other than seeing you put yourself in embarrassing, life-threatening, hypersexual situations. And so when Deshae responds to these things, because these accusations have a lot of merit from Bruce drop him off, which I'm glad somebody's calling him out, he can only point to other things in his explanation that, quite frankly, have nothing to do with what we're talking about here.
You're trying to fucking get... What the fuck he got on? This is not serious. How the fuck is this what you got on during the response?
And go at every streamer, dude, and that shit is not working. You try to do XQC with the fucking watch shit.
shit. You're tweaking out, bro. Put down the perks. But real shit though, bro, you might want to chill out, bro. We're both in Atlanta, bro. It seems like you're just talk, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. You're just talk. We seen you try to rekindle everything, bro. You're in this shit by yourself, brother. You're getting passed around like one of these hoes. I'm not gonna lie. And keep having that Asian girl make you ham sandwiches and white rice, okay?
Oh, that's what I thought about it. Does the shade have any merit in what he's saying? But that thought really only lasted for 2.5 seconds. First and foremost, Bruce Dropomoff has been doing this
Shock value is taking his head off.
well longer than you have. We're talking about streaming and content creating.
Out of here.
Granted, you were an actor
What the
when you were
hell?
a child, but this is a whole different lane. Two, you didn't address anything that was said, and it's not just being said about him. People on the internet are starting to catch on to what you're doing. You using your YouTube to sexualize.
Reese, don't ever sell out like this so I can't have freaky girls half booty naked on the stream and y'all not gonna enjoy the content.
Your sister with videos about her having a BBL and my mom must be stopped, blurring out her images and stuff like that, alluding to the fact that there's something X-rated underneath this. Using your family in order to get views by sexualizing them is the sign of somebody who is totally weird and out of touch with what normal people like to see. Him starting to make his channel into a pseudo OnlyFans platform by bringing these corn stars and having them do sexualized things on it, just it can only be described as weird.
Bite it?
Yeah.
I'll bite that motherfucker.
And I told you to bite it. So
Why?
Look at his freaky ass. Ew, he biting that butt that been all around the countryside doing freaky deaky things. He has no limits.
David doing a charity auction where they're bidding on girls, which is very reminiscent of slavery. Again, have to question, why are we doing these things in 2024, specifically as black people?
110! Wait, 120 and 25 cents. 120, 25 cents.
Why are all of them there? Is this whole place set up for this auction thing, or was they doing something and he crashed it? I'm confused all the way around. Because everybody look like they participating.
And while I get it that that's a normal traditional thing that they do in college, bidding on dates and stuff like that in order to raise money and awareness towards some good deed or whatever the case may be, it's never sat right to me when black people did it, participated in it, or any type of thing, whether it was the bidder, whether it was the person being auctioned, or any combination of those things, only because of what we've experienced in the past when it comes to slavery. This is very disgusting. Black people shouldn't be auctioned out, no way, shape, form, or fashion. I don't care who you're giving the money to. There has to be a different way in order to raise money and awareness. Fairness. And now the fact that people are putting this on the platforms is just disgusting. Now, if you didn't think that that was very slavery coded or reminiscent of it, these 20v1s have to be close to it. I kid you not, especially when they bring these rappers on here or even hell these kids on here and get real disrespectful or weird with the women. It just doesn't sit right with me.
Introducing the first female, man. Let's do it.
We was just watching this.
Hi, I'm Tristetta.
Tristetta?
Yeah, I'm from Haiti.
From Haiti?
Yeah.
Let me get 360 real quick. You know I gotta start it all right, girl.
Now, mind you, she's saying, I don't know why you're doing yes or no at his age, but she's the one going on the show knowing that little Tyler is gonna be on the show. Now, do I excuse little Tyler for sexualizing her? No, I think that this whole experience is weird. But the age thing is very strange because, like I said earlier, they've even brought kids on their platform before to do the same thing in little RT.
Hey, that's where to stay.
That don't even make sense. Why is he choosing his stepdad?
We're sitting here having this little kid auction off his mother in order for other people to become the suitor of her. If I have to sit here and explain what's wrong with that, and when we go on these people's channels, it's 3 different channels, all the same thumbnail style, all in that white room. Some of them even do it on the same exact day. And we talked about
On the same
on
day.
this channel how these things can be more sexually charged with each and every passing, because the one that JP did was so disgusting. But the only thing that I could think that becomes more disgusting and more cringe than that is the public interviews. And I've always hated public interviews because these people aren't even asking to be bothered, yet you have dudes walking up to them asking them a simple question, because I know that's how they draw them in, and then turning it into this whole weird engagement.
Girl, you know you want to talk. Look at you smiling and shit with that cute ass smile.
Yo, back up. You too close.
Look how he start looking around. He embarrassed. He know this shit ain't working.
No, listen.
Nah. I'm taking too many L's, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, please.
This motherfucker lost his mind. Come on, please. He lost his rabbit ass mind.